Hey Gemini, Satnam. My name is Elise and you're watching Satnam Spirituality. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am a intuitive tarot card reader and astrologer, and I'm here to give some messages around your ascension journey, your soul path journey, elevating yourself, connecting in with your higher self. So today we're going to take a look at where you're currently at, where your energies are currently at, messages from your higher self, and the incoming energies. So this this lunar eclipse is happening in your 4th and your 10th house. So there could be a lot of changes around not only your home, but also in the areas in life in which you have like a reputation. A lot of times people associate it with career. But it's anywhere in your life where you are visible to other people as well. So let's take a look and see what you got going on currently for the solar eclipse. And then lunar eclipse, the solar eclipse is on October 2nd in Libra. So let's take a look. Gemini's current energies. Star Brothers at the bottom of the deck. Protection, loyalty, safety, trust. So there's a big message of like you're protected right now, Geminis, as you're moving through this energy. And just based upon that alone, I think that there's might be something that you're struggling with at this point in time. Let's take a look at the cards. You have cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. And so you might have taken a 1-2 recently, Gemini, and you're really feeling like it's like, what else can life kind of throw at me at this point in time? But there's a reminder here that you are protected as you move through this soul lesson. And so it took perhaps removing a lot of things from your life in order for you to realize what was of value in your life and what you wanted to carry forward within your life. You have the golden children, inner child, tenderness, innocence, and rare gifts. And it's like it's awakening you up to these gifts that you have, Gemini. And this inner child, and Gemini is so much about the inner child, to be playful, to explore the world, to acquire knowledge, but not necessarily be in any devout learning, being able to kind of shapeshift and move through. And so it's like this, being this cracked open, I feel like it's this returning to maybe perhaps some inner child wounding that happened. But with Horus here, it's like there's a identification of the truth as well. And I remember soul path underneath that card. So fated life versus destined life. All right, you have water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. And so there's a call here as you move through this process, and it feels maybe potentially like you got rocked here. Coming back to yourself, figuring out what you need in order to be able to be comfortable in this situation, allowing things to just move and flow through. Double mission, light worker, starseed, serve the world by being you. So returning back to the, with Gemini bringing in so much of this youthful energy, returning back to that also allows other people in your vicinity the permission to return to that site, that kind of energy as well. Getting excited about life, seeing through things through like a childlike mindset in terms of like exploring, understanding, realizing your limitations around things. There's a breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. And it's like, with that, it's like you want to move forward out of this energy, and the message is to connect in with your inner child. And that's what you're moving through right now. Yeah. Cutting off, this is Chinnamasta, and it's about removing the ego. So I'll read it here. In order to grow, the soul may need to separate itself from that which it once relied on. Oppression will overcome. Do not cling to what has been. Sometimes the best way to heal from the past is to cut it off completely and focus on inner regeneration and reorientation towards a more fulfilling future. You shall know love, true love, and freedom. All right, let's see. Huge message here around like moving on from something. You have the Guana Tantrika. And this is about soul integration. And there's a big soul lesson that you're moving through at this point in time, Gemini. It says, take strength of spirit not to override inner knowing with social pressures or an inhuman expectation for constant performance. Trust the shifting cycles to give yourself what you need for well-being. No being benefits when you are at odds with yourself. You have the inner power and capacity to be at peace within your being now. Yeah, and I feel like there's a search from peace. Let's see what your spirit guides are saying. Your higher self. Resilience. This card's been popping out for a lot of people, and same thing with the other couple here. You have the path and extremes, and if maybe it feels like the choice with this cracked open card, maybe it feels like any choice that you have is extreme. To stay is extreme, to leave is extreme. You know, there's a searching for a different truth. You know, looking up at the path, feeling like not on the path. And then you have this darkness and self-love. And through this dark time, or this time that calls you into your inner knowing, and to an opportunity for you to understand who you are again. Maybe things like with these extreme situations have changed your life in a way that, you know, you can't really necessarily go back to. And so like there's this path ahead of you, and it's like this soul searching and this resilience to keep moving forward. Yeah, let's see. You have death, the star, strength, seven of swords. So this healing energy, like after this ending, this healing, this renewal that's coming through with the star card, learning who you are again, I feel, with the strength card. When to move forward, when to step back. You know, maybe there's a sense of overgiving here. Messages from Gemini's higher self, please. You have a Libra here, justice, or adjustment as it's known in the Thoth Tarot, here at the bottom of the deck, and it's really about balancing. Yeah, victory, 6 of Wands, 2 of Swords, the Empress. It's like maybe there was a part of you that didn't understand the wholeness of your self-worth. And it's like you're coming to this realization, this victory, this celebration of yourself. And it's like coming into balance here with this self-love and this darkness card. You have the Hermit card here, so like definitely there's an aspect of like going within. All right, you have the 8 of Wands, the 2 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Pentacles. Interesting. So like moving forward from like a state of back and forth and into something solid where you're recognized for your achievements. You're recognized for like your skill set. It's like other people see your value. And there's like communication coming in to kind of pull you out of that modality. Here you have the 4 of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. And it's like, manifesting from a place of self-worth with this self-love. Maybe it's about understanding yourself from this other perspective, and like that brings you into a deeper level of self-love. But like, yeah, there's definitely a moment of like going within with the Hermit card here. Let's take a look at your incoming energy. Okay, that was a big chunk that came out. Sailor, new influences, wanderlust, yeah, exploring that inner child again. You have the Brawler, lack of empathy and confrontation. Ooh, we have a lot here. Okay. The Catalyst, radical changes, taking control. Maybe you've just felt like you've been totally, completely out of control of this situation here. And it's caused a lot of confrontation in your life. You have the Champion, achievement, downfall. Priest, perseverance and faith, and the Walker, unknown journey. And it's like taking control of these changes from what you might feel like maybe a lack of empathy towards yourself, or maybe towards other people, or from other people. This achievement and downfall card, it's like this trust, this surrender that you put into things, this protection coming through, and it's like then you move forward onto this new journey. Let's see what's incoming here. Something you've been waiting for sure. Saw that there was a flipped card. Let's see if I can. 2 cups. Or you have the 4 cups on the bottom of the deck. So it's like you've been waiting for this gift from spirit, but maybe there's been some other gifts that have been showing up that haven't necessarily been exactly what you want. And it's like, but it's in order to enable you to get to that final place. All right, we have the 7 of Pentacles and the Foolish Man. Yeah, moving on from this waiting energy. 8 of Cups, definitely, and 2 of Cups, like moving on to this like connection within yourself. Very, very straightforward cards here. The Moon. Oh, and the Wheel of Fortune decided to come out. So it's like, yeah, and it's like you don't see that things are changing necessarily. You don't see this like change coming, but like this change from within really triggers that, and there's some lessons learned about that within yourself that really triggers that to move forward. All right, we'll close out with a couple little messages here from these cards. You're ready to move on, and it's not about the external appearance of achievement isn't necessarily the achievement that spirit is hoping to integrate within your life. It's about coming into that approach of, I'm going to show up and I'm going to start exploring this, but I don't have a whole list of expectations from me taking that action, you know? Like, children don't have those. Gemini, please. You have a girl and her wolf. Follow your dreams. If you have a dream, don't be afraid to follow it. Believing you can do something is half the battle. Unicorn, creativity. You are unique and magical. Let your creativity shine forth. And Mouse, gratitude. Sorry. Instead of dwelling on negatives, journal about all that you are thankful in your life. And yeah, really coming into like the things that make you happy. Refocusing in on that, exploring those a little bit more. You know, have you explored all options in like relation to a hobby that you take care of? Maybe there's more time spent doing that. Yeah, and just allow that creative spirit within you, you know, take hold. You know, don't be afraid to follow it. Like, just really, yeah, believing that you can do something is definitely half the battle. All right, Gemini, thank you so much for watching me. Those are your messages, and I will see you in the next video. Sat Nam.